It's taken more than trees to make our company a success for nearly a century. Our forests are carefully planned long before the first seedling breaks through the dirt. From the passion behind a theory proven true in our research division, to the reverence of a forester managing the same stands of trees for decades, to the persistence of our teams who look at those trees through different lenses, our people are what makes Rayonier stand the test of time.
One of the things that is we're going through this process of trying to articulate who we are. We'd come up with dozens and dozens of words. So I was sitting at home one evening with our list of words that we had gone through, and my wife had walked in and said, "Hey, what's going on?" And I'd say, "I've just got a challenging problem at work I'm working on," and she'd say, "Jeremy, it's just trees. How hard can it be?" And I would say, "Well, Suzanne, it's much more than trees. It's not just trees. There's more going on. It's a multi-million-dollar budget. It's a real estate transaction that we're trying to get done before quarter end. It's working with a new customer, a new buyer. It's working with a hunt club for a lease or a recreational opportunity." So the idea of timber being just timber and land just being land is not accurate. It's more than trees.
18 months ago, we started a process to articulate the Rayonier brand. We chose to start this process to really start digging and understanding what makes us unique and who are we, and articulating that. A brand promise is what people see when they interact with us. And what's unique and interesting about that idea of brand promise is that it depends on every single one of us. It's what we do day in, day out that makes a difference.
It used to be that brands would use advertisements and billboards and banner ads. You've got to be more interesting. You've got to have something that makes people actually want to pause and listen to you and find out more about who you are. And that's where storytelling comes in. When you've got a story to tell, that makes it something that really sticks in your mind and really makes it something that matters to you.
All these eyes looking at the same tree or the same forest, all looking at it through different lenses. And it really resonated back that there is something to that. It is more than trees. We manage land, but it's also about managing the opportunity.
Somebody told you, your son made 7 points or your daughter made a goal. It'd be, just a number. But there was a lot more emotion because it was the first touchdown. It was, something magical happened to it. You remember the day because of the emotion you felt, and you remember the day because there were points scored. If you take that same construct and you apply it to Rayonier, we are really good at telling the numbers of our story. All we're doing now is taking the same quantum leap forward and amping the volume on the emotional side. And so if you have both sides, you really become an authentic storyteller. The process we've chosen was probably the hardest process we could have ever chosen. We chose to do it internally, and so it was hard and it was slow. We, on the onset, thought it was more authentic to do it from the inside out because the answer is going to be more aligned to who we really are.
With value from the ground up, you're really kind of pigeonholed into language about value and numbers, which is an important part of what we do, but it's not the only thing we do. We're more than trees because there's so many different things we do between research, land resources, our seedling nursery. There's so much neat stuff that goes on well beyond planting a tree and then waiting for it to be done growing.
We kept pushing, what should the tagline be, and more than trees, it's simple enough. It gets you in the zip code of who we are and what we do, and so that's why from here on out, we're transitioning our tagline from value from the ground up off to more than trees.
It has no boundaries, it has no limits. It kind of captures the essence of who we are, but it really goes beyond that. And it's limitless, which is much more consistent with how we do business every day.